this lesson, I am going to teach you how to prepare for a job interview if you have no previous experience. If you are applying for any job role with any company or organisation and you have a job interview within the next 24 hours, make sure you stay tuned. This lesson is going to take less than 10 minutes to complete, but it will have a huge positive impact on the outcome of your job interview. And just very quickly, make sure you tell me the name of the role you are applying for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. I am going to cover 3 simple but effective things in this lesson. There are 3 things you must do before your job interview. There are 3 things you must do during your interview, and there is 1 simple thing you must do after your interview. Let's get started with those 3 simple things you must do before your interview. Write these down. The first thing to do before your job interview, and this is very, very important, is to make sure you quickly research the company. Go onto their website, About Us page, find out what they do, the products or services they sell, and follow them on social media so you are aware of their latest news stories. The second thing to make sure you do, again, this is super important, make sure you quickly read the job description. The job description is the blueprint for the role you are applying for. Make sure you read the job description and during your interview, align your strengths with the requirements of the role. And the third thing to make sure you do is practice your job interview introduction. At the start of your interview, the hiring manager will say either, please introduce yourself, or tell me about yourself. Here's exactly what to include in your job interview introduction. When you introduce yourself at the start of your job interview, I want you to talk about 4 things. These 4 things stand for SEAT, S-E-A-T. And you can easily remember my SEAT structure for tell me about yourself and introduce yourself, because you will be sitting down on a seat at your job interview. Here's exactly what these 4 things stand for. Write these down. S stands for the skills you have that match the job description. Don't forget, read the job description before your interview. It's very important. E stands for details of the experience you can bring to their company. Even though this is your first ever job role, you have still gained valuable experience in your life. You have worked with other students during your studies, and you have also managed your study time effectively, which means you have experience of organising. A stands for brief details of any achievements you have attained in your life so far. Achievements tell the hiring manager you have a track record of success. T stands for the type of person you are and what you will do to add value in the role. Let me now give you a brilliant SEAT structure answer that you can use for tell me about yourself or introduce yourself. Here we go. Thank you for this opportunity. My skills are a great match for the role. I am diligent, responsive, self-disciplined, and highly motivated to have a successful career in this industry. My experience collaborating with others, managing my time to meet important deadlines, and organising my work efficiently means I am well suited to the role. Although I am new to the workplace, I have a track record of achievement. I achieved excellent academic grades, won team sports events, and raised money for charity. If you hire me, I will be a good company role model, learn all policies and procedures quickly, and take ownership of my professional development to ensure
I always give you a great return on my salary.
That is now the 3 things you must do before your interview covered. Let's now move on to the 3 things you must do during your interview. Again, write these down. Number 1, if you don't do this, you won't get hired. And that is to make sure you dress smart. Even though you don't have any experience, you should still have high standards. You can demonstrate high personal and professional standards by dressing smart and professional. Number 2, make sure you smile and you are positive and enthusiastic during your job interview. Do not be negative in any way. And finally, number 3 is very important. At the end of your job interview, I want you to ask the hiring manager 3 smart questions. Let me tell you the exact 3 questions you should ask. Write these down. Question number 1. What advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to excel in their work for your company? That's a great question. It tells the interviewer you are open to feedback. Question number 2, can you tell me more about the team I would be a part of in this role and their responsibilities? That is a great question because it tells the interviewer you are a team worker. And finally, question number 3, is there any additional information I can read to learn more about the company while I wait to hear the result of my interview? Make sure you ask those 3 questions at the end of your interview. That is now the 3 things you must do during your interview covered. Let's move on to the final 1 thing you must do after your interview. Within 24 hours of your interview finishing, make sure you follow up with the hiring manager. I want you to send them the following email. This is a brilliant, positive email that's going to get you hired. Here it is.
In the subject line, simply put, thank you. Dear hiring manager, thank you for allowing me to interview for the position of, insert the position today at, insert the company. Our discussion and the interview process have made me even more excited about the opportunity to contribute to the company's success. If you need any further information, please let me know and I will be happy to assist. I look forward to hearing from you in due course. Yours faithfully, insert your name and contact number.
Let me ask you a very quick question. Would you like me to write your answers for you based on your CV or resume, the role and company you are applying to work at? If the answer is yes, click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video and go through to my website, passmyinterview.com. My name is Richard McMunn. I have been a hiring manager and recruitment expert for more than 30 years, and I will write brilliant, top scoring answers for you based on the role and your CV and resume. And the best thing about this service is if you don't get hired, you do not pay a single thing. I will refund your payment. Check out the link in the top right hand corner of the video to find out more. Thank you for watching.